We have visited more than 50 properties in our area and never like really, we didn't find what we needed. So we are closing this Friday and it is 52K.
And ARV is 110 to 115.
I'm nervous, like I'm shaking. I was like waiting for this so much. What I
That's the
do
right
now?
one. When you're scared and excited at the same time, that's the right one. That means that you're not just jumping in excited and not really being realistic about it. That's a good combination. Tell us who you are for those of the folks that don't know you, who you are and where you live, where you're investing.
Well, we are super excited still, but I think we started the program like 2 months ago. My husband is from South Africa. I am from Colombia. We live in Texas, and here we have our home, and my husband has his W-2 job. We have a 9 month daughter now. Normal things, and then we've been like kind of looking for properties, turnkey or short-term rentals for a while, like a year and a half or so. We have visited more than 50 properties in our area and never like really, we didn't find what we needed. And then we committed to this program and now we start like exploring different markets. We explore a little farther from us. We explore Jacksonville a little bit. We're still on it. We are still checking on Jacksonville, but my husband said, let's go back to Detroit. Where he used to work, or Fort Wayne and that area that he used to work because he knows the area. So like, okay, let's do it. So we were exploring it for a week or two, and then we found few properties. And then I asked for them, and 2 days later they'll tell me no, they're sold. And I'm like, okay. And then they sent me like a list of properties from a wholesaler. And I said like, okay, let's check out these few. And then one of them went through. So we are closing this Friday. It's like 1,000 square feet property and it has 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom with possibility of convert like an attic to a flex room or a room. And it is 52K and our two contractors give us quotes for about 35K if we convert it to a room.
Yeah. So you're gonna
And
add square footage and then it becomes 35K for
yeah.
the construction.
If
Got
we
it.
just fix the actual rooms, it's like 25K on rehab.
Okay.
I think the ARV will be about 100K if we don't convert the room, but if we convert the room, probably hit 115, 110.
Nice.
Yeah.
115 to
Yeah.
130. So,
110, 115, 110. We've been conservative.
okay.
So yeah. And I mean, Detroit has this thing that some streets are really bad and some of them are nice. So we are
Yes.
in one nice one. As soon as I saw that in Google Maps, it's like, please get it done for me because
Yes,
this one is good.
it's really common in urban areas for it to be very block to block. And so,
Yeah.
yes, I'm glad you're keeping an eye on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we were keeping an eye on it. And then my husband knows the area. So it's for him like easier to understand which parts are like no to go and which ones are okay to go.
So acquisition and construction is 87
About so yeah.
and ARV is 110 to 115.
I'm nervous, like I'm shaking. I was like waiting for this so much, but at the same time I'm like, oh my gosh, it's here. What I do? What I
That's the
do
right
now?
one. When you're scared and excited at the same time, that's the right one. That means that you're not just jumping in excited and not really being realistic about it. That's a good combination. So,
Thank you.
so I just want to just let us enjoy your numbers for a second. Let's just say 115 and 87 is acquisition and construction. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What is that? 28K. Is that a
Yeah,
28K profit?
28K. And then we
28K.
still will cash flow because rent is about 1,150 or so if we do it right. That
Amazing.
is a good part too, because you
Yeah.
only get 70% out and 1% roll, blah blah blah.
That is so good. Amazing. Congrats.
Thank you.
And you close on Friday?
We are closing on Friday, yeah.
Jennifer, how did you build your team? Is it because Greg's from Michigan?
No, I was in the call. I was in a lot of calls for it. So I just Google and AI look for it. Like I Google so many and I put it through AI. So what I did was I got this property address and I started a whole chat with AI about everything. So it has so much information about me. When I put like my numbers, it knew everything. And then I also went and double confirm it with papers and the way that you do it with Cielo and all of that too. And my husband used also like the old check and stuff. But the contractors, I Googled them and I check it in Best Business Bureau or something like that. And
Yep.
then I just talk to them in the phone and I tell them like, fake it until you make it. Like, hey man, I'm an investor. I do this and this and this. I need this and this. Can you do it? Blah, blah, blah. Like I was like checking, but so confident sounding down there. And they said, "Ah, yeah, no, I'll do it. I will check out your properties." And then we have two investors going down there. And the way I'm picking them is because both of them sound really nice. One of them is like has like 15 properties, but he is really bad at communicating. Like he went to see the property, he didn't let me know that he was there. I wrote to him, he didn't reply. So I picked another one because he is like more communicative and the numbers look the same. So that gives me confidence because the
Nice.
numbers are similar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And but I just Googled them and checked the reviews and checked the work they done, and that was how I did it. And
Love
same
it.
with the actually our realtor is from Zillow. So I asked in Zillow
Nice. Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
another house, and then she said like, I'll do whatever you want. How many houses you want to look? I'm on your service.
Love
And then
it.
she went to meet the contractor and then to meet another contractor. So she's been amazing. We're lucky, I guess. I don't know.
Love that. No, it's not luck.
And
I have one more question. If you were to point out maybe three things that were the most helpful for you from this program, from the modules, from the calls, from Dan, talking to Danny, from, Sunday calls, Wednesday calls, connecting with people, what were like the top three things that were most helpful for you?
I would say keep it up, one of them. Because some days I was like, oh man, exhausted or whatever, but we keep it up. Like what I priority, right? Because I could have gone and do my hair and get ready, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna sit in the laptop and check it out while my daughter is sleeping.
Oh, nice.
Because that's the only time that I have. And then I got help to clean the house because that's something that drives me crazy.
Yeah,
So I just keep
so
my
you found the
priorities.
time.
Yeah, so I keep my
Yes.
priorities. My priority is to find a market to do this because we are invested on money and time and mentally already so much. So let's keep up.
Yeah.
And then we'll priority because after my husband comes from work, we have dinner, put our daughter to sleep, clean the house, and go sit in the laptop for an hour and figure
Nice.
it out. So
So
keep it
we
up.
yeah, so prioritizing and making sure you find the
Yeah,
time.
and then I mean the information, the modules itself is so like how you put it, like clear, like established, separated. I don't know how to supposed to say it. That it
Organized?
doesn't organize, doesn't keep you jumping from one place to another. So it helps a lot because that's where we have problems before. We were jumping from one thing to another, and so it keeps you focused. And another thing, I think, yeah, like accountable with Danny and being in the calls whenever I could. That is a lot because like my husband said, we need to do at least one module before we talk to Danny because man, and then this week we said like we have a property, right? We didn't have time, but that accountability helps so much.
It does. And Danny's so happy. Look at this. She has a big smile on her face just
So thank you, Danny. You help us a lot. Sorry, I went a little bit around, but that's it. That's
Anything
basically
else? Any from the modules really helped you talking to Danny, accountability, that's really, and then strictly prioritizing, making sure you find
prioritize.
time,
Yeah.
and you outsourced cleaning so you could
Okay.
find time.
Yeah, exactly. And then what the reason I mentioned that is because we in a call we talk about that here, how outsourcing some stuff can help. And I was trying so many cleaning people and I give up at some point because until one day you said like, no, you need to talk to people that you know because that's how I outsource a cooking lady for my kids because we all have different diets or something like that. And then I found someone really close to a friend of mine, and then she comes and cleans 3 days a day, 1 hour. That's all that she can, but I don't care how she does it. I just get it done and the way that makes me comfortable. So
Yes.
that came from this meeting. So I mean, sometimes I come just for the push for just to hear you all to do all the like achieving all of these things, and like if they can, I can.
Yes, and you did.
And we are doing it. Well, I
Yes.
hope we keep doing it, but yeah.
Yeah. So the modules and how organized and step by step they were because you were all over the place before and it kind of focused you.
Yeah.
Danny, of course, and having the accountability, make sure you're keeping up with things and the calls and coming to the calls and seeing other people do it and finding solutions to sounds like things you didn't even expect from outsourcing. And I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Jennifer.
Yeah, no.
This just became a mini sensei session, unplanned.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No. Thank you. Sorry, I took so much time. Sometimes
No,
I get too
I asked you.
excited.
Dudhan asked, where's the property? And it's in Detroit. And then how long would the renovation take? And what about that restoration? What fun projects are you looking forward to?
Oh, that's so sweet. I feel like such a diva now because everyone is like asking.
Well, enjoy being, you know what? Enjoy it. I love it.
So it is, well, Detroit, and the renovation will take about a month. I will take a month and a half because he said a month, but things happen. So a month and a half, and I am looking forward to redo the kitchen and the bathroom, of course. But I love gardening and I love outside, and I like it to be a lot of plants but neat. So I'm looking forward to get all the bushes and make it pretty and make it look like nice because it's just like vines growing on in the outside. So
Yeah, it's
I
going to make
just
a
want
big
it to look
difference.
so
Yeah.
that I love that. Like more than anything, I think that's like my favorite. And when you paint the trims of the gutters and all of that,
Yeah.
and it changed the color. I mean, I would like even to have it another color, but no, we're gonna stay simple.
Yes. No scope creep.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you for sharing that. You guys, that's amazing. And I'm really excited. When you're ready to get serious, you can join us at theinvestoraccelerator.com.
It's like getting 1,000 episodes worth of information in 5 days, and it's everything you need to build your actionable plan to financial freedom and making work optional.